Hello everyone, this is Muradius, and today we are going to be doing the Minecraft challenge map Super Hostile Infernal Sky II. I know it says here is Super Hostile number 3. Oh, why do you skip number 2? Well, it's because they did changes in the numbering and stuff. Hello, Luke Lima. Good to see you. Also, for those wondering, why I'm not doing. Oh, hello, Ryan Shepard. Good to see you, though. Why I'm not doing Hollow Knight. Steel Soul Run died at Marmu. I may end up doing another Steel Soul Run, just one more, with some practice against some of the bosses that gave me trouble. But for now, we are going to be doing Minecraft. Hello, that different guy. Good to see you. Welcome. So for those who don't know, pretty much these maps are complete the monument. There is a monument with spots for 16 blocks of wool and a few others. So pretty much need to find all the wool across the map. Use at least easy, never peaceful. I think we are on normal. Yeah. Do not leave the map boundaries. Find wool chests. Do not use sheep, dyes, fire choke. Survive in any way you can think of. You make craft metal blocks. You can make beds. Basically, yeah. Should be simple enough. All right, so we start out with some stuff, which is good. Should probably put on the pants. All right. Already I see one of the fleecy boxes, which is what they're called, over there. So that one should be easy to get. Now this map is going to be a bit more challenging for me than Sea of Flame 2, because I'm not so familiar with this map. Already an Enderman spawning over there. Well, I mean, it's kind of doesn't matter, but still. I mean, I probably... No, I see all this sand just above the void, which is kind of... I don't like this big gap here between spawns. We'll figure something out. And that spider just despawned. Probably should just get... It's been ages since you've seen a Vex map. But they are good fun, though I haven't really done much. And yeah, alright, so yeah, I had a feeling I would die going into that just because I had trouble before my first time through, and I kind of just brute forced it when doing the boss rushes. But yeah, it was indeed just not something I was fully prepared for. All right, so I've noticed one slight problem. Can't quite reach the victory monument yet. Okay, the tree is ooh. Well, okay, this may be a little more trouble than I thought it would be starting out. Because, like, obviously we have sand, we have gravel, but that not really going to get us across. Well, that's lovely. What did this sign say, by the way? A wool chest is that? Well, yeah, I know that, but that doesn't help me get across the gaps. I need that tree so I can start getting wood and getting actual tileable resources. Well, maybe I just need to explore in the dangerous depths. This is probably going to get me killed, but you know, whatever. Right. We're low down enough that it's going to trigger the void skybox. You know, there's not really going to be a way for me to get back up, so I better make this count. I mean, I might as well just get the gravel. Possibly you could do, but it'll be more problematic. Yeah. It's just going to be a little more difficult. It's not quite like Sea of Flame 2, where they give you a bunch of resources right off the bat. To at least, like, be able to use blocks to tower up somewhere, cross gaps. Whereas here, like, you can place down as much gravel as you want. It's not going to get you across the infinite void. Caves look nice. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, they kind of do. Like, I need that tree, first and foremost. Because that is where we're going to... You know, I kind of realized... Maybe a little stupid. What am I doing? I just... So there actually is a block resource that they did give me that I kind of just ignored. So I should go use that. I mean, maybe I can also, like, break the fences, but that doesn't seem very, break the glowstone and recraft them. I mean, yeah, I also had that thought. I might not have, like, the most choice right now. But, first and foremost, let's use the snowballs in the chest. Because, you know, that's kind of the whole point of being there, so you can make snow blocks. Okay, so now let's hope that's enough to... Is that enough to bridge the gap? I don't know. Oh, yeah, no, it should be fine over here. I'm gonna need a bed soon, otherwise I'm gonna have to deal with mobs at night, which is not going to be pleasant at all. Okay, just barely enough snow to get the job done. I sure hope this... Yeah, okay, this is connected. I probably should not be running so much. Really, if I could get to a cloud, then that's a lot. You know, also there's enough glowstone here that I could make use of just shattering them and recrafting them, but it's all right. All right, I don't need another battle sign. I need resources, which now we have some. Let's grab some of this dirt. Now let's... You know, things can go very bad if, like, the saplings all fall down into the abyss. Let's kind of maybe not have that happen. I'll craft some slabs. So it's getting dark. Oh, I need more wood. What am I doing? I'm so it's just not good at Minecraft. Oh man. And there is a lot of wood here. Yeah, it's getting dark. Hopefully no skeletons. All right, let's craft those. Need to place it like that, and that way mobs won't spawn on it or something. This is just mainly to catch the saplings, because last thing I wanted is to just be out of a tree with no saplings and no renewable source of wood. That would be kind of bad. Okay, I just You're gonna need to place a torch there. That's fine. It's fine. And there's enough ground over there that it should be okay. Alright, let's continue breaking. Place your own. That's nice, yeah. Probably would have been good to make an axe or something, but we need to kill time until daytime anyways. Fortunately, because I put these platforms down, we are all good to go. No need to worry about the leaves breaking out from underneath me because... Oh, there's a chest up here. Oh, okay. Well, now I feel a little silly. All that effort to prep things so I don't lose saplings, and it's like, actually, you could have just used some saplings at the top of the tree. Okay, it's fine. All right, so let's get more dirt. I think first and foremost, we wanna... Well, we're gonna want a bed. Ow. Ow. Okay, I didn't need to take that little bit of damage. Dying would be quite bad, but that's fine. I probably should have grabbed the Stonian battle sign, but you know. Surely, I can beat this guy. Okay, yeah, maybe we're almost dead. Tune in as soon as we get to your destination. Well, safe travels. Yeah. Enjoy. It'll be nice to see you when you come back. All right, so obviously our base of operations is going to just be the starting area. Because it is well lit. So I am out of torches. I mean, like, that's not really too much of an issue, but still. All right, let's place down some trees. And we'll probably want to go to the fleecy box over there as soon as we can. Guys, there's like no... All right, well, we got some chickens. I mean, I probably should have, like, put up a fence or something so we can have proper food, but it'll be fine. Maybe I don't know. All right, so let's make another crafting table. Let's make some forgetting how to do simple things. Hecking heck. All right, we'll do that. And now let's get ourselves some stone so we can make actual tools. What could go wrong? Nothing. Surely they won't escape the area. See, he went right back inside. They totally understand. Maybe I shouldn't be outside of the fenced area. No, totally nothing could go wrong. We're totally fine here. As much as I would like to do a health reset, I kind of want to see how far I can get without dying. Even though, you know, that's probably not going to be very long, but, you know. Make a second pickaxe so I can just mine more stone easily. And then let's make a sword. Yeah, put some of this away. All right, let's go get ourselves some coal. Do not like those guys over there. There's some coal over this way, I think. So let's go grab that coal. We will probably use the wool from the fleecy box to, give me a moment. Probably use the wool from the fleecy box to make a bed. Because it doesn't seem like they're giving us beds this time, unless, you know, I just missed the very obvious. Okay, well. Just, okay, there we go. There's another one. Let's just deal with it nice and simple. No need to get to, it's just a creeper. That we're gonna see much worse than just a couple of creepers all by themselves. Thanks for the gunpowder. I don't really need the gunpowder, but good to have, I guess. All right, let's get ourselves some of this coal and make some torches. Those guys over there are eyeing me, but so long as they don't like actually do anything, we're fine. Now we can also just get stone. So now we have no issues getting up to the Victory Monument. We have really a lot less problems. They're just not big coal deposits, just little bits of coal here and there. Kind of annoying, not gonna lie, but it's fine. Is that... No, surely there's more coal. I'm just being blind. Right? Yeah, there's... That being said, it is almost daytime, so... Not the most urgent thing to get coal for torches. Well, I mean, like... That guy has gold armor? Fucking heck. I can't remember if, like, he won't burn in sunlight or something because of that, or what. Let's just hope it's not too much of an issue. Oh, yeah, unlike Sea of Flame 2, I'm going to be, Ow! That was almost really bad. What would be an optimal way to get up? I'm like so tempted to do a health reset right now, but I gotta keep up self-imposed, like, don't be absolutely gosh dang terrible. And that is a tough thing to do, apparently. I think they need the helmet to not burn. Yeah, well, that guy had a helmet. So, yeah, he's kind of not burning right now, so that makes me kind of worried about my chances of survival. I don't know how he got himself in that little corner, but it's fine. Okay, as much as I hate to do this, like... I'm not getting past this guy. With 2 hearts, no sorts of food. It's just over. So let's just tackle him. Oh. Okay, he kind of... Sure, I guess. I didn't want to fight you anyways. Okay, so I should probably make an axe. Let's just do that before I forget. Actually, use a crafting table. Alright. Let's take pickaxe. Let's try to get up to the victory monument. Yeah, no, easy victory because the dude just forfeited. I mean, I'll take it. Otherwise, I would be very dead right now. Fortunately, we're not playing on hardcore, so it doesn't really matter. I know I probably shouldn't be eating rotten flesh, but... I don't have any other food sources right now, so we are just gonna eat rotten flesh. That's it. We're just gonna do it. Some arrows, nice. All right, let's build over. Okay, there we go. All right, so a bunch. I'll take more torches. We don't need signs. Yeah, we have a spot for each different kind of wool. I'm probably not gonna get them in order this time, just because I do not remember all the dungeons as well as I do Sea of Flame. So that's just gonna be something we're gonna have to deal with. You know, it was a good attempt while it lasted. Ah! Jeez. What was the other chest? It had potions, which I mean, like, yeah, it's fine, but I'm not really a kind of potion guy. Just because, you know, when you're gonna die so much, and they're in limited quantity, so it's kind of not good. So where did I die? Down there. Alright, so let's find a more agreeable way down. Especially since we want to keep those torches. That's not all my items, is it? They're up here, that's why. Alright, well, not like the most... We didn't have a whole lot, so it's fine. Feather falling potion would have worked there? Yes, but I wouldn't have used the feather falling potion because I would have assumed I would have fallen to my death. Alright, so let's go try to get the white wool. If I can learn how to navigate. Oh yeah, I will mention, I have played this map before. Like, I have played Sea of Flame. So I am, like, vaguely aware of the general dungeons and stuff. But my memory of this is generally pretty fuzzy. Like I said, I don't know the correct order, which is fine. Once I get to the next map, which I think is Kaizo Caverns, I've never played that one at all, so that one's going to be quite rough. I'm going to have to build up. Okay, just make this. It's a bit jank, but it'll work. I'll leave it for... Superhostile is... You mean Legendary is the one you know best? You watched people play back in the day? Yeah, so Legendary, I've never played. I know of it, but I've never played it, so... Is this place trapped? Or is it... Wheat seeds? That's good. An iron sword? Don't mind if I do. I'm gonna hold off on the wheat seeds for now, just because I don't want to, like, grab them and then die, and then... Well, you know, I can grab, like... I can grab one. That should be fine, I think. Okay, lovely group we got over there. Especially since I don't have any food. Really? A spider jockey already? We just started, man. Hacking hack. Just be careful. Alright, we're fine. We're okay. I mean, other than the fact that it's getting a bit dark, but... We're fine! Oh, there's a bunch of gravel here. Oh, and sand. I mean, well, that's not the most conducive to getting over to the next island, but it's fine. Yeah, rare spawn. Bit surprised to see one. So I'm going to dismantle this because it just makes sense. Could really use the resources. Really need to hurry up and just get that wool so I can build a bed. Feels like this is going way worse than Sea of Flame 2 went, but that's hardly surprising. I can't fully tell what time of day it is. It feels like it's getting darker. So probably should hurry up. Probably should have grabbed more stone. But it's... Okay, so I'm realizing slight problem. Okay, yeah, I don't want to, like, start placing blocks and then have the ground fall out from underneath me. That would be bad. Probably light up this little corner just to be safe. Nothing wrong with being safe. First, we need to watch out for that creeper. Maybe he'll jump down to his death instead of violently making us explode. Probably being a bit hopeful there, but you never know. It seems we're at an impasse. I want you to fall down. You are... Okay, well, now he's out of range. So we're fine. Just don't go near that corner. Oh boy. What are you doing, game? Oh, that complicates things. There's a spawner there. Not anymore. There's probably other spawners too. Now that it's getting dark, not the most pleasant thing. Just need to be a bit careful is all. mean, yeah, I'll take that. Okay. So we are first and foremost going to make a bed, so we don't have to go back under the cover of darkness. Hopefully this doesn't, like, drop me off into the abyss when I wake up. You know, we're good. Alright, let's grab a few of these. Probably didn't need to place my torch there. Alright, now all that's left is to navigate slowly but surely all the way back, and we'll have our first wool out of 16. To be fair, a lot of this was just prep work, getting set up. That creeper's still there, I almost forgot. But we're fine. Probably shouldn't be running, but it's just a habit. Alright, let's go up to the monument. Well, let's not fall to our deaths partway through. That would be silly. Okay. There we go. That's 1 down, 15 to go. I should have put on the iron chest plate. I don't know why I didn't. That was... Well, probably because I'm, like, on the verge of death, but... We'll ignore that fact. Should probably chop down all these trees, just convert all their lumber into wood planks, just give me a lot of building material. There's no real point in saying my respawn point here, is there? But it's fine. Do I have more dirt? No, I do not. You know, my mic. I can't make use of wheat seeds now that I think about it, because I don't have water. Man, it's a good thing I'm not playing this in hardcore, because heck, it would just be... I mean, ignoring the fact that I've already died, it would just be so hard to actually get, like, a decent foothold without dying at least a few times. So now, I think in this starting area, there is another, another fleecy box. But I don't actually know that. Alright, we're gonna just dump everything in there. Since I'm not seeing myself getting a viable food source, we'll just do this the old-fashioned way. Can I glean anything from down here? No. Alright. Take that. Let's do this. Just give me a lot to work with. Make more of these. Probably need to find bigger coal deposits, but it'll be fine. I'll take the iron sword. You know, I should have taken off the armor. And force them to grow with bone meal. I mean, yes, that is true, but I'm not exactly in the mood to hunt down a bunch of skeletons just for a meager food crop. That just does not feel like the wisest thing right now. I mean, if I wanted to go deathless, it probably would be, but yeah, it's whatever. All right. So somewhere in here, I think we have the other fleecy box for this area. I think it's somewhere over there. But it's been a while. There's also a lot of coal over there, so it would be quite beneficial to make my way over there anyways. Okay, let's bridge over. Yeah, I need more bone meal. And the best way to get that is fighting skeletons. And without proper food sources, that it feels a little silly. Probably should have brought another pickaxe, but we're fine. All right, let's get some of this coal. Go up here. Now, if only I remembered where exactly the fleecy box was. Or with a composter, but you can't recall. You know what? That is true. A composter probably would get me a decent bit. If nothing else, I could like make. Well, no, I can't make shears because I don't have access to iron right now. But if I did, I could make shears and then get a bunch of leaves off of these trees. There's a chest over there. Wonder what's inside that one. I really should have made another pickaxe. Or I should have brought another pickaxe. I don't know why I didn't. I'm bad at Minecraft, in case you can't tell. Oh boy. Not really thinking things through. We're gonna hope this is enough to get across. Well, down a little bit, they'll be fine. Having to do a lot more bridging is going to be a bit rough. But, and as much as I'd like to claim this coal right now, we are waiting a little bit, just in case I need to do some digging for the fleecy box. Like I said, I think it's somewhere around here, but I don't actually know that. Gosh, it has been a while since I did this map. Well, okay, it's not going to be there. Probably would be good to avoid taking dumb little damage here and there. Yeah, there we see some crossroads to different areas, but we're not going there quite yet. If there was a fleecy boss around here. Oh, yeah, no, that kind of tells me I'm thinking in the right direction. Now watch as I do this magical thing called losing my pickaxe. Yep, there it goes. All right, well, it'd still be fine. Yeah, there we go. I knew I wasn't completely misremembering. And it looks like the enemies haven't spawned in, so we are good to go and grab this. More potions. Yeah, so that's magenta. Gosh, it's going to be so difficult when I Just imagine that I didn't know there was a fleecy box there. How difficult it would be to figure that out. Oh man, that would be rough. It is getting a bit dark, so let's hurry places up. I'm gonna make like another bed. Just so I can like set a respawn point. And I don't have to travel all the way back from here when I die. That would be quite annoying. Be careful. Hello, Mr. Enderman, all the way down. Why did I just randomly right click? A little dumb sometimes. Let's not. I should just bridge across. No need to go the long way around every single time. Just gotta make this quick because it is getting dark. Oh, are there 3 here? Ooh. I don't know where the third, or sorry, where the orange wool is then. That might make things a little complicated. Don't really remember where that one was. Oh, we'll take the apple. And the eggs, I guess. Why are you all crammed in that corner? I mean, sure, I guess. It's just a free enclosure. It's fine. Right, so let me think. If I were a fleecy box, where would I be? I have no idea, honestly. Make another bed. Egg farm. Well, yeah, but man, I can't cook eggs in Minecraft. So a little rough there, but fine. All right. So I think we're going to head off towards one of the other dungeons. I mean, well, I'm not sure they're really dungeons here, but we're going to head off to that crossroads, see if it'll give a hint. Because maybe they expect you to come back over there for the magenta wool later. I probably should have made a chest, but it's fine. We have a walkway down there. Okay, well, not exactly situated in the best way to get down there. You can cook chickens a little more, so the point help you out by making the farm themselves. Yeah. That way I don't have to slaughter them. It's also possible in the fleecy box, if there's an orange, the one for the orange wool is just around here somewhere. Would not be surprised if that was the case, but I don't know. I'm not really going to get my hopes up. I mean, there's a lot of glowstone here, so maybe it's trying to tell me something. Like, what if there's something? Okay, well, maybe not. Won't see any signs of other fleecy boxes. So we're just gonna run off the assumption there's not a third one here. Terrible mistake to make, but I don't want to, like, dig through every part of this place just to find... another wool that may or may not be here. I mean, like, I wouldn't be surprised if there was one inside one of these glowstone clusters, but... at the same time, I don't know. Alright, time to be very careful and bridge across this gap. Oh. Ugh. That is mildly concerning. I didn't even think about that. Oh boy. Alright, so for the record, all that down there, we are not allowed to touch. Because of, like, caves and cliffs, bedrock at the lower boundary of the world, it got extended down and stuff, yada yada yada. So, technically speaking, they removed some of the bedrock. I just need to remember not to. I see diamonds there, but I'm not allowed to touch that. We gotta keep the integrity of the map here. But that is kind of funny. I need to keep that in mind with other super hostile maps too. Classic Sky, Grand Armada, Cloud 9. Intersection 1. Gosh, look at all that resources over there. But this also looks really scary over here. But we're gonna try it, maybe? Why do I still have the magenta wool on me? I don't know, man. Well, this is gonna be... yeah, no, let's get more resources so we can build up. Think Sovx updated someone post cliffs, caves and cliffs. Not sure, maybe making it up. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. That would be nice. But also, I went and downloaded this off of Vex's Discord. So I may have just, like, completely missed. Whatever update there would be for that. But yeah, I was, like, looking down, like, man, is there scope growing down there? What the heck? Oh, right, it's probably naturally generated. You know, now that I think about it, there is a non-zero chance that when I go down and do the dungeon that's supposed to be in those bedrock clouds, that it, is that slime? Wow. It may end up just... I may have to contend with a warden, which would make it a lot more difficult. Also, I hear zombies. Which is curious. Why would I be hearing zombies around here? Unless there was a hidden room with a fleecy box? It's probably just Miko. I mean, I guess this area is actually dark enough, but... Man, I'm still like halfway convinced there is a fleecy bog sitting in the glowstone somewhere, but gosh, no, there'll probably be some better indication whether or not, or am I just really high in copium? Well, we'll see when I screw myself over by not looking for fleecy bogs. Grab gravel so you can drop it and dig down with it safely. Oh, you know that would be a pretty good solution to that. Yeah, no, that. Gosh, why did I not think of that? Save resources too by using gravel for one of the few things it's good for in a map like this. Do this trick. Okay, let's not break. Okay, mate. Probably should get going just because it's going to get dark soon. It should be enough. Very easy to think these things when you're not. Fair. When you're streaming, your brain just shuts off. Not have the brain shut off and go down. What is this area called? Okay, Sky Garden. Gosh, all those mobs don't look fun. Really not looking fun, but it's fine. Won't you have to play and talk? Things get hard. Yeah, that's certainly true. Gosh, I forgot what some of these new skeleton variants were called. Okay, so I could. Okay, I didn't mean to drop gravel down like that, but it's fine. Do I want to put? I mean, wood planks. Take 25. That's fine. Which means I get a bunch of snow, so we're good. Probably like I'll place some torches around here, so it's safe to go back up. But all right, so let's build ourselves a bit of a staircase, hopefully. Let's try to be resource efficient with this one. Building like this should be fine. Okay, well, you make some mistakes. It's fine, really. Okay, there we go. A proper staircase. Just need to remove the gravel. And I think we're going to use a lot of these clouds as material. So that stuff over there, do not like. Yeah, it was a dunk. Probably why I was fine with doing it the way I did. I know we would leave that. I should have brought more torches. I feel a little silly for not bringing more torches. Bridge this up. Okay, yeah. That set up. All right, let's just cause a little mayhem, shall we? Okay, you know, kind of silly to... They're kind of breaking my torches. They're really kind of killing my vibe here. Yep, they're burning. You know, I kind of expected it to suffer a bit more casualties from that, but... Yeah, it took you long enough, jeez. Alright. So I think... So our goal is to get over there. There's like a big flying pig statues, basically. So we need to get there, and we need to... I'll just get a bit further. Here's a thought. We could just avoid those guys altogether. Yeah, there are interesting emotes. I need to get more emotes. I only have one, which I'm sure Lukalima could show you if you wanted. Or well, no, I can type in chat. What am I talking about? There we go. Yeah, that's just me most of the time. Okay, we're gonna need a bit more snow for this. Oh, that's mildly concerning. I didn't realize that's how it worked. Oh, I don't like that. I was expecting to kind of just break it with my bare hands, but that's not gonna work here, is it? It's fine. I'll go make a shovel. I'm pretty sure I brought some extra wood planks. So I should be able to make a shovel just fine. Oh, the things I forget from not playing Minecraft for long enough. But yeah, I am gonna grab a shovel. Or... That's also a viable alternative. And in fact, probably faster than a shovel. Sure, it increased the death counter a bit, but, you know, it's fine. Why are there so many Endermen down there? Oh boy, that actually kind of maybe broke through the cloud. Well, we have a lot of... Not an ideal situation I've found myself in. Okay. Just... Okay, now I'm being shot at. A bit suboptimal, I'd have to say, but we're fine. Did the sword fall? I get the impression it did. I didn't see it down there. I'll take another look, but... Yeah, it looks like the sword may have fallen or got blown up. Which is a bit of a problem, but it's okay. I'm gonna die multiple times anyways, and combat's not really my forte. So what's the harm, really? Let's get this. Can I just do that? Yeah, okay, that would be much faster. Thank you. All right, so yeah, our goal is that spider just fell to his death. Rip. That platform over there is our goal. Should be easy enough to get through here. Let's start maneuvering over a little bit. Can you not? Thank you. Much appreciated that you just fell down. Yeah. I heard the music starting for a moment. I thought there was another one. All right. Let's figure out. I mean, let's just kind of don't want to waste my snowball, but you know, it's simpler really than just building up a staircase. Sorry, digging a staircase into it. I mean, like I'm being poor placement of blocks. Everything I'm saying is just being stupid. Alright, so I know these guys are made out of wool, but it doesn't count. You need to get wool from the wool chest. I mean, unless it's pink wool, in which case it kind of, no, it doesn't really matter. You get it from the chest or you get it from the pigs, it's the same difference. Some chests over there. Hopefully there's some goodies. Now, while I probably could go and grab the wool from the chest, I think it would be more beneficial to jump down to my death, set it to daytime. Those are some good rewards. That's why, yeah, it's like, is it going to be pink wool? Yeah, that's why I made it out of pink wool, so using netherrack, because you get pink wool right here. Netherrack pigs look okay, but the pink wool really looks better on them. You like their obsidian harnesses? They are neat. Alright, but, first and foremost, we could probably drop that down. Goes against the spirit of things anyways. May as well just... Yeah, food, but I'm more concerned about having to run through a bunch of enemies, so we're just gonna do that. I mean, we're still gonna have to run through some enemies, but it'll be less bothersome. Just run for it. Hopefully they don't follow me up the staircase. That might be... You know, they're leaving me alone. The ones that aren't leaving me alone are burning to death, so it's all good. Wandering trader here, of all places? Leave me alone. Okay, I'm not, like, being the smartest about this, but... Fine. I'll just eat some of the food over there and we'll be fine. Yeah, now I'm really thinking that there might, in fact, be a third, Lacey box in Classic Sky. So I'm gonna have to figure out where the heck it is. I don't have the slightest clue. Let's be careful, not fall to her death. Because I looked at chat while going on a straight path and I was veering off to the side slightly. Okay, the brand. You gotta be careful of those skeletons. You know, I mean, yeah, that's kind of on me, but like, I didn't expect there to be 4 skeletons there. There's probably a skeleton spawner in the walls. That would make so much sense why there's so many skeletons there. Of all my resources that I just got, I mean, like, some of them are still... You're still alive. Whatever, man. Stop throwing potions at me. Alright, so I think we got most of the stuff there. So we should be fine. The most important thing, like the tools and the torches. That will save me effort from having to make more on my own later. I guess, like, while I'm here, I don't have to exactly, like, bring them all to the monument at once. So we can head over to the Sky Garden while we're right here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's take this over and then just see what we're dealing with. I don't know if 21 snow blocks is going to be enough, but we'll worry about that later. I just don't know where the orange wool is, man. Probably should have brought some torches, because there's almost certainly going to be some guys... I don't know why I accidentally pressed space. That could have been deadly. Should have brought some torches, because there's almost certainly going to be guys spawning here. Yeah, no, just barely not enough. It's fine. So I know I mentioned Zelda, Metroid, and Castlevania for inspiration, but this area was partially inspired by... Can you guess which one? No. No, I can't. I'm sorry. I don't know. I mean, like, I guess it could be a lot of things, but... Grab that. Grab some torches. We'll grab the mushroom stew. Alrighty then. What torches here? That is a lot of stuff on those clouds. They're just shifting in and out of existence. Alright, well that's kind of rude, just blocking off the way with cacti. Lovely. You can farm all types of things here, even snowballs. Fair, fair. I mean, there's probably water here, so I could probably have an actual farm here. It's just a little out of the way, though. All right, let's go find ourselves some wool. Probably make an axe. I can make tons of wooden planks here. You know, I can just make it right now. Why am I thinking about like, oh, I have to go back to get more wood? No, just use the trees here. And practically infinite bridging material. Just so long as I'm not stupid. So now I think about it, there's a possibility that there's multiple wool here. I just like do not fully remember all the wool placements, which is definitely going to bite me later. Favorite wool color is green. Yes. That should be pretty obvious by how much green I have. Not lime. I prefer just the normal green wool. I had to be a little bit careful because there's... It is a little dark, so there could be some guys jumping me. But we're gonna go out. Okay, that's mostly frozen. Just, okay, no, it's very, very not deep. I didn't, like, really need to get myself involved in going in here, but... This is, like, the sort of place they would hide Fleecy Box. Since, you know, this is the actual threatening part of the area. Or maybe not. I should have built pickaxe. Why did I not bring a pickaxe? I mean, it's fine because I have the resources to just build one on the spot, but... Oh, yep. See, here we go. I knew there was a fleece box here. Oh, here's the orange wool. Oh, thank goodness. So that means that there's probably not an additional one in Classic Sky. Excuse me? Illager patrol here? Oh boy, oh boy. Not a fan of that. You know, I think it's just the one. As in the one wool here. Let's go take a little nap, set it back to day, and then we're gonna farm more wood. Because we are going to need an awful lot of wood for the next area. Hopefully I can get back before the mobs start spawning on me. I might be a little close. Definitely using up a lot of stamina to do this, but it's fine. And we just go over here, we sleep, and we're good. Okay, with how much, let me get rid of some of this. Yeah, with how low my hunger is, we're just gonna do this. Yeah, increase the death count. I don't care. I don't care. We're just doing it for convenience at this point. Right. Well, I mean, like, actually, we have a lot of wood on us right now. We'll see. We'll see. I think we might be fine without getting more. Well, I don't know, actually. So one slight problem here is that this may look like it's all made out of wood, but it's actually made out of petrified oak slabs, which is annoying. But we're going to try to navigate on these. It's going to be a little dangerous using... trying to cross these. I see petrified oak. Okay, let's... No, don't do that. Screw you. Screw you. Jump scare. Like, since these ships are like a dime a dozen, I don't expect much importance. I'm just trying to plot out what would be the best way to get over there. Actually, I should be making use of these slabs while I can. Just go to that ship next. Imagine going through this area at night. That would be quite problematic. Okay, what would be the least resource-intensive way to get over there? I think going this one and going that way. Well, we go to this one, and we're going to go to that one, and then we're going to see where we're at from there. It's definitely like an interesting concept for a dangerous area, but them being all so far apart kind of just says, yeah, no, just do a bunch of bridging. It's fine. Let's make that a little safer. Okay. Right, to go over this way. Okay, okay, I think I wanted to go over that one, actually. You know, let's cross back over. There we go. Yeah, I hear you, monsters, but I kind of just don't care about you guys right now. Can't spawn up on top, so that's kind of like where you'd actually pose a threat. So you're not posing much of a threat. Fortunately, I don't think these dispensers are gonna fire at me. Otherwise, I'd be in trouble. But we're fine. Also, I'm not really in line with them. They remind me a bit of FTL style ships. Oh yeah, no, I can totally see that. Gosh, I've never been in FTL. That game is just rough. But you know, maybe one day I'll go and try and beat it. But I just always end up failing. It's the Rebel flagship. It's always rough at FTL. Yeah, I do wonder if maybe FTL was the game is inspired by, but I kind of, yeah, I could see it, but I really should have gotten more wood. I don't know why I didn't. We'll be fine. All right, so now we're here. Sound like a baby zombie I just heard, but kind of do not. Yeah, no, that was definitely a baby zombie. All right. Let's get up there. Let's try to be less wasteful. Impossible, I know. Okay, we're almost up there. I should really just farm more wood. I don't know why I'm so lazy. Sun's getting in the later half of the day, so we probably want to hurry things up. Obsidian, I can't do anything with. You know, I forgot to consider that maybe just Ender Pearl for free. Okay, I don't think we can get a gold block. Yeah, no, it's fine. Alright, that just means we have to come back. Okay, so they obviously meant to use this for, we're probably gonna have to actually fight stuff here. Yeah, we do have, well, I mean, it's not really unlocked because it was more or less unlocked when I reached Sky Garden. Don't know why I started mining through that. What do we got here? Lots of tools, lots of resources. Wow, that's crazy. Just giving me all that for free, basically. Don't mind if I do. Now we're probably gonna need a lot of this because, oh boy, you can hear all those monsters down there, and they're not gonna be friendly. My inventory is pretty much full already, so that's. You know, that is sounding like an awful lot of monsters. Why don't you guys come out over here? Can you, like... Oh boy, that is a lot of guys. Even if they're burning up, they're not doing it in the fastest way that I would prefer. Let's not die here, please. Don't really need to end pearl. Okay, so first and foremost, we should craft ourselves some armor. It's not like the most useful armor, but it is armor. Make sure we're healed up. Yeah, all armor I need, except for the fact that it's kind of not the most useful. Also, it is nighttime. How many zombies have been allowed to spawn that? Okay, now that stuff's gonna be spawning all over the place. Just gosh, I am so bad at Minecraft combat. Should probably deal with that spider before he jumps me from behind. Oh, give me a moment. Spam. Alright, stop with that. Now let's get back into it. Iron? Don't mind if that might not count though. For the purposes of the victory monument. Whoa, 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 hold on, hold on, hold on. That is a lot of spawners in there. Yeah, no, that dumped some things just to make inventory management easier. Yeah, that probably would have been the move, but hopefully all those creepers didn't blow up all that loot I got. Otherwise, that would be real disappointing. But that'd also be par for the course. I probably also should have done that before charging in like an idiot. But that's just, I should have grabbed more torches, man. It'll be fine. Surely some torches would have survived. And it's just a matter of rushing the place before the enemies respawn. Gosh, what convoluted way did I take? Goodbye, slime? To get over... Okay, I went over this way. Realize it could have just slipped in that little gap there and would have just led to my death. Classic me, not paying full attention. You know, looking at how it's not a very deep airship. Probably could get very... you could probably realistically just dig down at the front of it. And that'll get you to the fleecy box. Alright, let's run in. Hopefully grab all of our stuff. Or most of it anyways. Alright, so I'm going to assume most of my possessions were blown up, which... You know, that's just really unfortunate. Is there anything over here of value? You could make a farm. But yeah, no, I lost so many resources. Because it's just dumb. Went from having everything to just having nothing. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Just pretend I didn't find anything of value there. And it's really no different. Yes, death count 9. We're almost to double digits. But it's a super hostile map, not a super docile map. So deaths are to be expected. I'm not playing any of these on hardcore, man. I'm just... We will not play any on hardcore. I have no interest in doing this all in one run. If there's a map that has a hardcore restriction, I'm gonna try and find a way to do it without that restriction. I know, I think, was it Lethamyr, the continental style one? Does have a hardcore restriction on some of the variants, but obviously I'm gonna play that one on not the hardcore because I'm just not that good at Minecraft. You can tell because gestures broadly, but I'll still like try to approach it better. Since I think that one you are generally supposed to like set up a normal base of operations stuff first and foremost, and then do the super hostile parts. Oh, we got an axe. And TNT. But I kind of don't need the TNT. Oh. It's not even really good for anything, is it? Huh? Maybe there's some other chests around. You know, it doesn't really look like it. I think mayhaps it's time to leave. Yeah, no, I like the idea of just leaving. Everything is hardcore until your first death. True. Now, we may have to come back, because this might... Well, I'd say it might be the only spot with gold blocks, but there's no way this is the only spot with gold blocks. Or, well, mineable gold, anyways. I'm pretty sure one of the later areas also does have a gold ore that you can farm. And we'll definitely want to be making use of that. Don't mind me consuming more raw flesh. So I'm probably gonna want to grab like maybe a few stacks of wood, and then that will be a lovely. Unfortunately, I have petrified oak slabs, so I can just do that. But yeah, hopefully that will be enough to get through most of what I need to do for most of the rest of the map. Probably gonna end up being lazy and not getting quite enough, but you know, it is what it is. All right, now be careful. Don't fall in the gaps in the glass. Okay. So that's pretty much the 3 wool gotten here. So that brings our total up to 5. Kind of doing a bit worse than the wandering trader is still up there. Good for him, I guess. We're doing a bit worse than Sea of Flame too. Because I think by roughly this point we had about, well, okay, no, it was only at the 2-hour mark did I have half the wool and also the iron block. We don't have that here, so that's kind of we'll make do without. Well, you know, now that I'm realizing the problem of losing those water buckets is that it's very hard to make buckets when you don't have iron. Well, that's fine. We'll find iron eventually. Just get a bunch of wood. Is it already getting dark? Yeah, I probably should be surprised, but just so long as I make it back to the bed in time, and we'll grab all the resources I want to bring back with me, and then we can put more stuff on the Victory Monument, and then we can start going to the other intersection. I know there's like a big town floating in the sky, and that has like, I want to say it should have like 3 wool. But I might also just be misremembering that. But we're doing good, I think. Nor the 9 deaths that some people are keeping track of. Because I don't know what the usual death count for these is. I feel like when I first tried some of these maps, I definitely had a much higher death count because I would do a lot more just death rushing in, whereas now I'm being a little more methodical. Still dying to dumb things, so that's not like I'm doing a whole lot better, but yeah. Let's see if we can grab a whole stack of wood. Or, you know, no, it's getting dark. Let's not push it. Let's just head back. Then we'll grab the wool, or we'll sleep. We'll grab the wool. Hopefully, I won't die. Bring all this wool back, because if I did, that would make me very, very sad. I basically have to go through all these areas all over again because of dumb mistakes. So let's try and avoid that. Okay, so let's sleep. You taking the bed with me, since we shouldn't need to be over here any longer. Grab this. Take some of the wool. Just in case. Bring the torches. Bring that. Bring this and that all over. So we still have an iron sword, so that's something. That surely counts for something, right? Alright. We'll do... I mean, just take all the resources we can. Alright, now just don't die getting back to the victory monument, our base. Eating rotten flesh IRL would make you vomit, yeah? Yes, well, I mean, like, I guess, so, it would probably make you vomit, sure. But it probably also depends on the person. Now, as you notice, like, I do often get food poisoning from eating it, but the food poisoning doesn't hurt as much as... Well, I get benefit more from having increased hunger, or the decreased hunger, increased saturation, than I do from being hurt by the food poisoning. So it's kind of whatever. Let's go. Like, well, that should probably be like an easier way up. I don't know. There might not be. I just need to be careful and not, you know, fall to my death or get crushed by gravel. We'll just use some of this. Why not? Shouldn't really need to be going this back that way anyways, unless they're... Okay. For a moment, I was a little worried there in case there was gravel on top. There was not. Well, really need to go that way just because, except for the gold block. I guess get more wood, but... Welcome back, Ryan Shepard. So, we're doing decent. We cleared the Grand Armada over there. We cleared Cloud9. We cleared, Skygarden. The Skygarden was easy. We have a lot of wood. I unfortunately lost a lot of resources in the Grand Armada because I kind of maybe, in an ill-advised plan of action, I kind of bum rushed a room full of creepers and other enemies, and things did not go the most well. But we're not going to focus on that too much. There's other things to worry about. Dump some of these resources here. Yeah, and then we'll convert this into that. Another chest for when we get to the other intersection. There we go. Okay. Let's bring this to the victory monument. Want to go around this way, otherwise I'm going to have to turn around. Yeah, quite clearly I'm not doing things in the full wool color order like I did with Sea of Flame, but it's fine. Right, there's light blue, there's the orange, and there's the pink. Alright, so that's 5. With none of the metal blocks, but that's fine. Well, not mineral blocks probably is a better way of putting it. An enchanting table over there. Too bad I'm not really good with enchanting. How many more colors of wool do I need? So I have 5, so that means there's 11 more. Because there's always 16 with these kind of maps. What is in there? Enchanted leather armor? Well, I guess maybe I don't need to figure out enchanting. They're just gonna straight up give me enchanted leather armor. You did not have to follow me. Yeah, that works for me. Okay. Just... It's not like the most protection, but it works. Alright, so we want to get over this way. Get more coal since, you know, I kind of maybe went through a lot of torches. Maybe. But it's not really a concern. Maybe it's just because I have a blue light filter on, but it just feels like it's closer to sunset than it actually is. I get a little worried when I don't need to. Then again, like this hasn't been as hasn't needed torches quite as much. All right, where is the way down to the intersection? It is down there. Right, we can work on that. I'm gonna probably want to have a way back up at some point, but we're fine for now. Alrighty. Intersection 2, we have Ghost Town, Shredded Sky, and the Undersky. Alright, so let's set up our base of operations here. No need to waste most of our resources on dumb stuff. We're just gonna go right into that is concerning amount of enemies. Okay, I see one fleecy box all the way over there on the right. Need to pay attention because there's quite a few gaps here. Just ignore the massive volume of enemies over there. Just on top of that building, we have one. There might be a lot of resources in this town, to be honest. Or it might just be a bunch of... I mean, I'll take blocks. Blocks is nice. Something happened there, Ryan. Got a bit cut off. Oh yeah, there's a mine. Okay, we kind of don't want you exploding here. Okay, it's fine there because there's not really much. It's just that here, if we lose stuff, it's kind of really bad. That is a lot of resources. All the, like, I went and spent all that. You're having internet issues, so I have to go if they get too bad. What's the plan for the stream on Tuesday? If I finish this, then I will be doing one more attempt at Steel Soul. That should back up. But otherwise, I'm going to be probably finishing this map up. Can you please come over here? No one invited your buddy. Stay back. Okay, well. Yeah, just explode a safe distance away. Alright, well, we could probably get a decent chunk of iron here. Let's heal up a bit. Now, the thing I don't know is... we got gold here as well. Oh, I am... okay, well... okay, they're not really following because they're maybe not the smartest tools in the shed. That just works to my advantage. Like crazy, you have to go look for the CNT and more soon. See ya, have a good one. All right, yeah, that's really unfortunate, Ryan Shepard, but I'm so glad you stopped by. And yeah, hopefully we will. There'll be some good stuff on Tuesday. All right, so. This isn't a whole lot of iron, but it's good enough for what we need, I think. Having proper iron tools would, of course, be grand, but I don't think we're going to get that luxury. Nor do I think we should really pursue it too much. We're gonna just wait a little bit. Oh, is it thundering? Surprised me for a moment there. Probably be fine. Alrighty then. Let's go make ourselves an iron pickaxe. Let's go get that gold ore. Could like go and grab the gold block, but I'd rather not. You know, like, what are the chances that it's nighttime right now outside? Yeah, I think it's safe to say there's not a fleecy box down here. It's just a way to get some resources. So I'm actually going to dump most of these back in here, and we'll come visit this later. Oh, okay, I'm going to actually get some... we're going to make some torches. But we'll let this cook, and then we'll come back. For now, we have scary nighttime ghost town. Sure, I'll take a golden axe. Farming areas. Good, but I'm kind of not using that. Really? A second spider jockey? What is going on, man? Please leave me alone. Oh, we got a fleecy box right here. All right. So if I'm right, and there are, in fact, 3 here. We just need to locate the 3rd. A diamond pickaxe? Then I should probably put it back because I'm like almost certainly gonna die. That guy has an enchanted bow? Hello? Okay, I didn't... Okay, well, we're spawning up here, which is fine. It does mean I don't have access to my resources. But we're kind of on a scout... Okay, you guys can just... I think this big building here is likely where the third fleecy box is. And I'm kind of not playing very smartly. Was that another death, or did you put your gear away? It looked away from it. I did put my gear away, yes, but also I died. So that we're pretty much like, what, 11 deaths? There's going to be a few here. Would you mind blowing up this wall? Just... Okay, that's death number 12. We're just farming deaths here. Okay, you didn't blow up the part of the wall I wanted. Okay, so I need to get up there. So I need to go in this main structure over here. They're just fully kitted out here. That could have been really bad. I don't know why I let them... That was really stupid. Why would I let a creeper so close to the fleecy box? And there's a skeleton here. Death count 13. Yeah. Really should not have slept in that bed, but it's fine. Let's go back to our main bed. Let's grab the stuff from the mine. Let's actually approach with some proper resources. Stuff if you want. No, it's fine. I'm just kind of joking around while I act like the way it's totally fine. There was a golden apple in here? Hello? But let's bring some of our spoils over. Let's make another... Oh, wait, no, I have this. Well, I could make an iron sword. It's not really worth the effort, given how much, you know, I die here. This golden apple is just going to be completely wasted, I'm going to be real. You know, actually, you know, like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this, but... It works for me. Just get out of there. Get out of there. Alright, so at the 2-hour mark, we have 2 of the mineral blocks, more or less, and 6 wool. Which I forgot how precarious this was. I'll fix it on the other way, just because it's going to be quite rough to do it. Okay, put that in there, put that in there. think we're good. That's a lot of bats. Now, there is an easy way to get that one fleecy box up there. But it doesn't feel right to do that. So we're not going to do that then. All right, just run past everything. Don't give stuff time to spawn. Go up here. Thank you for not blowing up that chest. I appreciate that greatly. More resources. Except, like, it's real. They're real stingy on food. Which is kind of a shame because, like, the last thing I want to do is really grind for food. So, yikes. I don't know why that guy was just chilling there, but it's fine. Hello, Enderman. Excuse me. City Vault, which sounds exactly like the kind of place that would have fleecy blocks, chainmail leggings, sugar, a cookie. We got another chest up here. Raw pork chop, sure. And just grabbing whatever and looting it. There's probably going to be a lot of mob spawners here. Grab. I should have dropped off my iron pickaxe. I don't know what I was thinking of bringing it with me, but... Watch this, there's like cave spiders or something down there. And it's just miserable. I'm gonna light up this room. Just make it simpler. There's just straight up gold blocks and iron blocks here. Okay, well. And creepers. And yep, there is indeed a fleecy box here. And who needs the pickaxe? We can just do that. Iron everywhere? I mean, don't mind if I do. No, I don't need the gold, but... Enchanted iron armor? Oh, man. Who needs this leather garbage when you have enchanted iron armor? And watch as I completely waste it, and it just ends up being meaningless. Oh man, Vex was way too generous with these vaults. Don't need a glowstone. Don't care about those potions. Iron swords, bows. Oh my gosh, dude! Like, what was he thinking? This wasn't even that hard to get into. Obsidian, nice. Not that I'm going to use it. All the coal I could ever need. Oh man, I guess like the important thing is don't lose it all. But like, wow, this is crazy. What was he thinking making this? I mean, sure, I'll take it. Oh, it is getting dark. Let's get out of there, store all of our winnings, and then we'll go and tackle the, we'll go get the last fleecy blocks here. Probably should not have slept here, but, you know, it's fine. Just makes it a little safer. Didn't need to go around that way. I don't know why I did, but it's fine. You have gold armor, and I am going to bail. All right, let's go dump all this in a chest. Let's not lose it all like we did with the stuff from the Grand Armada. Yeah, sometimes I'm just like completely shocked by how much resources they give you. And not the most efficient block placing, but it's fine. We'll take that bow, put these iron stones, put that. Okay, that should be good enough. All right, let's go get that last fleecy box and then conquer the other areas. So ignoring the fact that I maybe had a lot of deaths in this town, just going about, it's crazy how much better equipped I am coming out of that place than I was going in. Diamond shovels? I mean, I'll take a gold shovel just for when I go to the nether, but like... Oh my gosh, food! Food! I'm never going hungry again. And now, how bad is this building going to be? Just giving me every... Yeah, it really is! I thought this was supposed to be super hostile. I guess not. Wait, can I just... Yeah, I really can. It makes it easy for me. I'll take a quick peek in some of these rooms. Okay, now there might not... maybe we don't need to check what's in those rooms. Just free stuff, free stuff. I'm almost like wondering, is there like maybe a fourth? No way there's like four wool here. Right? Condemned building. I mean, like... I'll take a gander, but I don't imagine there's much. No, it's just a normal condemned building. It's not like, ooh, spooky, scary, death trap. No, it's just garbage. All right. The worst this place can get you is a job. Maybe. This is a little arena. There's no, like, secret area down below, is there? Right, person stage hazard on. Yeah, it didn't seem to do anything. We're kind of just exploring right now. More cookies? I'll take it. Another golden apple. Sugar, I guess. Another golden apple. Cake. Milk buckets. I think I'm good. Just, what was bro thinking when he designed this place? Potions low. That is like the least valuable thing in this. Okay, let's actually get over that. Let's run past these guys. Dash all of our winnings. And I think we're moving on to Shredded Sky, which I think should have diamond ore, if I remember correctly. Just way too much loot. It's mind-boggling, really. The problem is this next spot is going to be a bit rough, so I don't want to go over... I actually, like, don't want all my gear. Because there's a high chance I just will lose a bunch of it. That should be fine. Alright, so this next area is Shredded Sky. Oh, okay, really wants me to bridge out. That's fine. That's doable. Did not bring any gravel. It's fine, I have cookies. We'll just do this, build a staircase up. I'm almost certainly going to need more bridging materials, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So I need to watch my step. We want to avoid areas underneath clouds. So that is an awful lot of sand just above the void. Nothing really holding it up. You can imagine how well that would go. You know, it is getting a bit dark, so I should be going back anyways, and then we'll get more resources. It'll be fine. It'll be totally fine. They're just really congregating over there a ton. Yeah, like I guess in general this map is a lot easier than Sea of Flame 2. I'm only just doing this slightly worse in terms of how getting through it so fast because I'm just not as familiar with the map. I guess I'm more familiar with it than I thought, but still. It's still not nighttime? Dude. Maybe you should consider having it be nighttime. Like, the sun's setting. I can literally see it setting. There we go. Alright, give me just a moment. Alright, so let's get right back into the action. Maybe grab a few more cookies. You grab a bit more stone too, because we're going to need to do. If it's saying it means it's not night. Well, yes, but I know that it will kind of start technically counting as night partway through. But yes, technically speaking, you're correct. So this is just going to be navigating and bridging across a lot of these chunks. You know what? No, I know I'm constantly going back and forth. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. But I need the iron pickaxe because I almost certainly remember there being diamond ore at the very end of this area, or I'm completely wrong. Where's the iron pickaxe? There we go. Yeah, you got me on that one. Okay. Probably should not be sprinting so much, but I'm just a little bit impatient. And I have cookies to spare, so it's whatever. Yeah, the fact that like you can do so much of this during the day does nullify a lot of the danger. I mean, obviously there's areas under the clouds, but there's just so much that's not too much of an issue. Alright, there is a treasure chest over there. Let's hope it's not bait. More stuff. And you know what? I don't mind just taking that for now. Alright, over there, I think, is our destination. That is a pit into the abyss. We have a lot of iron ore, and we have some gold ore. I'm like really afraid of accidentally triggering block updates and then just setting the whole thing flying into the abyss, which could negatively impact my frame rate. Could maybe even cause the game to crash. Wouldn't that be lovely? We're gonna go over this way where it's not sand that's holding everything up. You get why some of his later ones are in caves? Oh yeah, no, I definitely do. It's just a bit surprised that this isn't technically his first map, and yet. Oh, okay, no, not now I think about it. So this is Infernal Sky II. So the original one wasn't meant with the whole victory monument. Okay, don't place it in front of that. Wasn't meant with the whole victory monument system in mind. So it makes sense that it's kind of a bit jank in that regard. If it was going to remake Infernal Sky, it would have to be set in this case, and it just means that, hey, it's not going to be as difficult. So I realized that I've been kind of forgetting one of the areas in the game, and that one might be a lot rough. Let's hope it's not too rough, but it may be a lot rough. Gosh, they really make you trek far. Hello, slime over there. Bridging really is the name of the game as far as Infernal Sky goes. Now that place is going to be a bit rough, I think. Having to constantly run back and forth will be annoying. Oh, yeah, there's the diamond. Maybe, yeah, let's get some of it over here. Did remember the diamond ore being at the very end of Shredded Sky, so I have that going for me at least. Do I should probably grab this on the way back instead of... Okay, now here is where you got to be very careful. Let's not accidentally have it fall off into the abyss. Thank you. Do that. And we're still going to have some falling into the abyss because this is not the most smart setup to do, but it's fine. Yeah, no, that just... Yeah, no, that's not really optimal. Well, that works well enough. We didn't need all that sand anyways. That not give me a diamond or my... Whatever, we're fine. Okay, we have 10 diamonds. Now I just need to make sure I don't lose it all getting back. There's more than enough diamonds around. If I lose it, it's whatever. Oh, there's some on the surface here. Okay. And now for the tricky part, which is this thing. And I hear all those enemies, and that's making me a little uneasy. Like, maybe I can take them. Maybe? I don't know about that, but we'll give it a shot. Can you just burn up, please? setting me on fire. Jeez. Yeah, you can do that. It doesn't really matter. I don't even remember what that variant of skeleton is called. It is getting dark. How about we come back a little later? That seems like it would be a smart idea. I mean, maybe I should be bringing a bed over, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine, trust me. It will be absolutely, totally, 100% fine, and there won't be anything to worry about, and we'll be all fine and dandy. It's not a good time to be reading chat when one misstep will just send me hurtling to my death. Is there anything in these? Because it seemed kind of like a noteworthy structure here. Oh, yeah, no, there's another fleecy box here. Well, we should probably get that one first. Oh boy, it's getting a little dark for my liking. I maybe should have retreated a little bit sooner. So long as I'm paying attention, we should be fine. Oh boy. We need to book it all the way back now. Oh boy, I'm almost out of cookies too. That's bad. That's real bad. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. They're everywhere. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hopefully the zombie is quite far behind me and we're good, we're good, we're good, we're fine, we're totally fine. My gosh, that is such a distance to travel if you die. Can you need to double check? Can I make a bed like this? No. All right, but what if I had... No, I don't have any. Okay, well... So that there is a solution, and that solution is to just don't die, Lamau. It's really that easy. But I think... Should we... Let's take this. We'll take our iron sword. Where are my arrows? grab more cookies. Maybe even grab golden apples, if I'm being honest. Yeah, hopefully that does well for us. I can't like say for sure. But this should give us a good fighting chance against all those monsters and stuff. Probably want more torches, though. I think a bit more of that. Wait, I have more torches there, but let's make a few torches ourselves. Alrighty. Yeah, that seems halfway decent. So we have 2 wool to grab from here. We have the fleecy box in the gravel pits. Then we have the fleecy box at the top of the obsidian spire. The gravel pit shouldn't be too bad. The spire will be another matter altogether. Honestly, quite a bit afraid of that, but should be fine. Maybe I'll set up a bed right outside. I'll grab enough wool from the fleecy box in the gravel pits to make another bed. It seems like it would probably be well advised. Just go down carefully. No need to take unnecessary damage. And also just don't fall to my death. Everything should be fine and peachy and all dandy and all that. Alright, let's just keep going. Hopefully there's not like some surprise secret thing in the gravel pits, and it's just a matter of getting down safely and getting out. Yeah, I figured that would happen, but it's fine. Yeah, I know there's gravel above me. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We'll be fine. Nothing to worry about here. Some more blocks, more usable stuff. Yeah, this is a fleecy box. We'll take 5. Now we just need to get all the way back up. Or less. Okay. It's a little blocked by gravel, but that's not really an issue. All right. That's all good. Time to go to the spire and then hope it doesn't kill us to death. You probably want to set up a base and a respawn base of operations a little distance away. Just so, you know, it actually, like, will despawn the enemies. At least that's the dream anyways. Who knows if that's actually how it's gonna end up going. All right, put a lot of our resources in there just so we don't lose it. Put that in there especially. Now if we're just skilled, it won't matter. We can just go in, we can kill them all, get the fleecy box, and we're all good. No worries whatsoever. But knowing me, it's not exactly gonna happen, is it? Gosh, it's already swarming with enemies just from me setting up that base. Truth of the matter is, I don't really know how to deal with such large quantities of enemies like that. Quite frankly, it is a miracle I'm still alive. Oh boy, we're cooked. Unless, thank you, Mr. Creeper. Enderman is top. Well, fortunately, the Creeper kind of maybe dealt with him. Alright, so the Fleecy box is all the way up there. Wow, I am a real pincushion right now. Quite frankly, it is an actual miracle I am still alive. But hey, you gotta take what you can get. Now, I don't know what fun things await us up top. There's probably going to be little alcoves with enemies dropping down on us, and I'm out of torches. Oh, well, no, I can make some more. Only 8 more, but, you know, that's better than nothing. That's got to be, like, one of the dumbest stunts I pulled, and it still actually worked. Oh, there's probably going to be, like, gat spawners or something up there. Yeah. Yeah, no, that checks out. And I'm all out of cobblestone. Or are they on the outside? If they spawn on the outside, then like we might not be that cooked. Because like if they spawn on the outside, that would absolutely like deter people from trying to cheese it by digging all the way up top and using a diamond pickaxe. What is in this? More torches, more goodies. Don't mind if I do. Alright, so now the difficult part is just getting back alive. Especially since it's probably nighttime outside, if I had to guess. And also, now we have gas. Yeah, hopefully... I didn't even see the creeper behind me. No! No! Oh, that sucks! Oh, why didn't I light that place up? I'm so stupid! Yeah, no, that... Oh! The last thing you want to see when you wake up after respawning is a creeper on your bed. Like, what the heck? I don't even care about this stupid enchantment bow. Alright, let's jump down to reset our health. So that makes it 16, I think. Oh, man. Oh, after such a triumphant victory, just have it all come crumbling down like that. It's crazy. How do I put this? Okay. Just... We need to, like, get back over... Hopefully before... Get the stuff before things respawn... Or before the items despawn. It's not too big of a deal since I pretty much already diffused the area. But it is such a long way. I think I'm gonna, like, bring stuff back over. Just put stuff on the victory monument so we can at least have that claimed for ourselves. And then we'll go tackle the Undersky, because there may be, like, a few areas over there. If I remember correctly. Yeah, like, hopefully all the enemies have despawned. We can just pick up, grab the loot, get out. Unless a creeper blew it all up. Which, you know, like... Wouldn't even be... that unexpected at this point. My hunger is getting a bit low, but nothing a bit of rotten flesh can't fix. It's just such a long run back. But at the same time, though, that does lead to the challenge of this place. It's definitely very, very, very good that this is a nice, challenging area that I'm glad was included. As much as I'm hating it right now. I'm not gonna be looking forward to the point where I just have no clue where fleecy boxes are, and I'm just gonna have to scour the entire world looking for any potential spots of interest until I find them. I know when I do Leathermere, that one's I don't know, man. That's going to be rough. Yeah, no, the bed's gone. But the wool over here looks like we still got it. Most of our resources actually survived, so that's good. Well, maybe not all of our resources, but I don't see my enchanted iron boots anywhere. They could have easily fallen into the void. Probably should grab those arrows, if I'm being honest. Take a quick look around. Yeah, hurts to lose some of that, but why not? Like, I lost the iron sword too. Bruh. It's fine, though. It's fine. It's fine. Even though it's a bit painful to lose a lot of that stuff, it's fine. You have this stuff. We'll be okay. All right, so let's go back, and we're just gonna bring all of our loot over to. Okay, not all of our loot. We're actually still gonna be leaving quite a bit of loot at that intersection, but we will be bringing all the relevant loot over to the Victory Monument. I really need to be careful here. I don't want to fall down and then just have to do the whole run back over again, potentially making it night, and then it's just bad all around. We don't want to repeat of what just happened. But I think we're mostly in the clear. So I don't even have a stone sword. I just have a stupid wooden sword. That's lovely. Let's build our way back up. Slime, don't care. Imagine if we lost the wool trophy. You mean like if I lost the victory monument? Oh, that would just be really, really bad. Oh yeah, now I think about it. So one of the future maps is called Nightmare Realm, where if you lose your bed And if you have a respawn point set and you have that spot lost for a reason, you die, you just straight up lose the map. You have to start all over again. I don't like the thought of that one. But it means that we can't use bed as a convenient respawn point. It just means keep the bed safe. And just take the long way around. That would be like definitely very frustrating and take forever, but it is supposed to be a challenging map. But that's not the map we're doing today, is it? So we're fine. Let me turn this into a diamond block. Grab one of the yellow wool, grab one of the gray wool. There's another wool I'm forgetting. Oh, I already have the light gray wool in my inventory right now. Okay. Just being a little dumb. Okay, I think... Oh, no, let's grab the iron block, grab the gold block. Alright, quite an awful lot we have on us. And now we just need to safely get back. I didn't... I grab that iron sword, but I didn't. It's fine. No! Oh! I'm so stupid! See, that's what I get for not going back that way very often. It's fine. It's alright. Okay, I forgot where it was. It's fine. It's alright. Good thing I didn't grab anything else. Death count 18, whatever. I'm a little dumb. Actually, pay attention to where the gap is this time. How did I miss that? Going this way so many times. Oh, it blends in so well. Just bruh. Real bruh moment. So unfortunately, that does mean that it sets me back a little. It's nothing too problematic. It just sucks. But it means that I'm going to... I lost... The main thing we lost is that I need to get more diamonds from Shredded Sky. Which is fine. It's fine. But, okay, we're not grabbing anything to take back until I have a good path back. But man, that's just rough. I didn't even realize there was a block there. I don't know how I just passed over it so many times heading to that intersection. But wow, that is seriously bad gameplay on my part. Okay, so that should mean we're fine. Yeah, at least it was kind of funny. Yeah, it was. But it was at my expense though, so rip. Man, these last 30 minutes have just been really painful. All right, I know I'm pushing it a bit on time, but I think we'll be fine. Let's hurry back. And grab some more diamonds. That way we can have everything we need. I don't have to go out this way again. Can I get some food, actually? Or am I, like, out of food? Apples, pork chops. Okay, that's... But, youch. Just a bunch of bad luck. Could be worse. It could have been, like, actually debilitating. But no, it just means we gotta go grab more diamonds. It's fine. It's not really fine, but it's fine. It just would have been really nice if this wasn't such a long run back. But other than that, you know, we made pretty good progress today. Assuming I can get all these things back to the monument. Kind of the problem with having so many things stored at once is that it gets quite catastrophic if you make a mistake like I just did. These apples. I shouldn't be jumping around wildly like that. That's just going to drain my stamina even faster. But we're here. Don't really have a lot of blocks, but it is fine. Alright, let's get some of these surface level diamonds. Okay, that one's just lost to the abyss. Alright, so now to hurry back. Now maybe I should have grabbed like 18 diamonds and stored some of them in a chest. So if I make the same mistake trying to get back, then we aren't in crisis mode. But you know, maybe I won't have a skill issue this time, and I just get back normally, like, you know, a normal person. Definitely pushing it a bit on the stream time, but it's fine. We need to end on a good note, rather than like, I think we're fine, but you know, the same thing could happen at the start of the next one, and then it's just sending us back. No, granted, if I make another mistake like that and I fall down and die, then screw it. We're ending the stream. I'm not gonna do this run back again, and not gonna grab the other wools again, because I only grabbed enough wool in case like of one accident. I didn't grab enough for multiple accidents. So let's just not have any accidents here, shall we? The victory monument is right over there. It'll be fine. Okay, let's see. Light gray wool, gray wool. Enough iron for a block. Yellow wool. Cyan wool. Lime wool. Enough gold. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, no, that is the correct amount. All right, just make it back nice, safe and sound, and we'll be good. No catastrophic disasters, please. Victory Monument is just right over there. That's as far as I need to go. Okay, we'll just navigate up this way. And here we are. Yellow wool, lime wool, gray wool, light gray wool, cyan wool. Diamond block, gold block, iron block. So we need black wool, red wool, green wool, brown wool, blue wool, purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Are they really all in the nether in the undersky? Maybe, but that's something we're gonna worry about next time. For now, we're gonna just hold off. We're gonna end the stream here, but yeah. So obviously we're gonna pick this back up on Tuesday, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully we should be able to finish the map in that session. If not, that's gonna suck. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. We will see you all next time.